Okay, now that you know a little bit about words for courses and Universität, Studium, you can start to talk about your own classes and what you do every day. So you know the days of the week. You know how to say on those days, right? You say am Montag, am Dienstag, am Mittwoch, am Donnerstag, am Freitag, am Samstag, am Sonntag, or you just say am Wochenende for those. If you want to say during the week, you say in der Woche, which is a little bit different, but all the rest have am. And then if you want to have a particular time of day, then you can use am with times of day as in like morning, afternoon, evening, those kinds of times, not clock times. So you can say am Morgen, in the morning, am Vormittag, so this is a time of day that is basically morning, but it's closer to noon, so we don't have this in English. Vormittag, it means before midday, so it's like the before noon instead of the afternoon. Then you can say am Mittag, which is at midday. It doesn't have to be exactly 12 noon, but it's basically noon. So am Mittag, am Nachmittag for in the afternoon, and then am Abend for the evening. Now, German has a difference in how they conceive of evening and night compared to English. So for us, evening, sure, it's late in the day, it's like, 5-ish, probably it starts, and then it goes till maybe like 8 o'clock, and then after that, like 9 o'clock is probably night for most American English speakers, and 10 or 11 is definitely night. But for Germans, die Nacht, that's like really the dead of night. It's like, 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning. It's the wee hours. So typically, if you're staying out, even if you're staying out fairly late, like till 10 or 11, it would still be Abend. And you don't typically say like Gute Nacht when you're partying after, hanging out with your friends until late. That's more like the thing that you say right before you go to bed, Gute Nacht, like with Schlaf gut, sleep well, that kind of thing. So if you're just saying goodbye, have a nice evening, and even if it's kind of late, like 10 o'clock, you're still going to say schönen Abend, have a nice evening, and not Nacht. So just be aware that there is a difference there, and you can say guten Abend fairly late, and that's fine. So you can use the guten to say good as a greeting with any of these times of day. So guten Tag, guten Morgen. You wouldn't use it with Mittag, but you can use it with guten Nachmittag. You probably don't need to use that one, but you could definitely use guten Abend. That's a really common one. So if you know guten Morgen, guten Tag, and guten Abend, that covers you for all the times of day for good greetings, and that'll serve you well. So you know how to say on the days of the week, and you know how to say at these times of day. Now you can combine them, because German loves to combine words, and you can say am Donnerstagnachmittag habe ich Biologie. Or you could say am Freitagmorgen habe ich Spanisch. Right? Doesn't matter which elements you combine, you can add am plus day of the week plus time of day to be more specific and convey a particular time on that day. And you just make it into a compound word. Yes, it's long. Yes, it's one word when you write it, but it can be very useful to have those.